Look, so apparently the YSL judge was recused and kicked off the case. And then the replacement judge recused herself. So now a third judge have been appointed, and she's white. So do y'all feel like this would affect this case? Like, how do y'all see this case ending, man, with now a third judge being appointed over this case?
It's looking very promising.
Yeah, I think
Slime.
That's
what I think. It's looking very promising. All he's got to do is just sit back, bro. Let them hold their shit show until they can no longer. He's about to get ready to come home, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you.
For real.
Man.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, white judge lady looked like she used to get hit from behind saying, did a lot of shit just to live this
hell no.
I hope she comes in and sees that this shit's been a shit show and just closes it the fuck down.
Yeah.
Straight up. Like, if y'all ain't got y'all evidence right, y'all over here trying to dissect songs and all this shit. Like, look, if you ain't got your shit together, you ain't got your weather together, let's get the fuck up out of here. People got shit to do.
Yeah.
This man need to get back to his life. We've held him long enough.
Come on, man.
We've held him long enough. We ain't got nothing that's like ooh and ah, like, and it's pushing the case, like they're starting to dive and dig deep. It's still surface level, if you ask me. It's surface level bullshit that they're on. They're not even on anything for real.
No, for show shot. Why did the second judge recuse himself?
So apparently, one of and her deputies was arrested for having sex with Big Briss, which is a co-defendant on the YSL case. So she's like,
everybody's fucking.
Right?
Yeah,
man.
Come on, it's Atlanta, fool.
Everybody's fucking.
So she's like, hey, listen, even if I do take this case and I'm absolutely fair, they're still gonna file for a mistrial because I'm quote unquote biased. So like, to prevent that, I'm not, you feel me? No, right? So now a third judge, again, mind you, the two black judges got out of here. Now the third judge is white. Now here's my thing, right? I do feel like a mistrial will happen, and they're not gonna grant bond, and right? Like
they're gonna retry. You think?
Yeah, right. Like one Melly, right?
Now they're doing Melly. I was just about to say that, just like they doing Melly right now,
right?
Yeah.
It was a mistrial, and they kept, and it said, "Hey, nigga, like you stay in here for like 2 more years until." Trial happens like November of 2025.
What's crazy, like the Melly thing, I feel like there's so much more evidence that look damning for him than this case.
Right. Like when you compare them, it's like
by a significant margin.
Yeah,
no,
significantly.
Yeah.
No, right?
I agree.
No, right. Look, right. No, look. Thug had just as much evidence against him, but the prosecutors are so stupid, right? That like, hey, right? Look, well, for example, Thug and he like he rented out like hair, right? So pretty much,
I know you ain't talking about that rental car.
Yeah, look, right. So look, no, right?
Yeah, the rental car is that's like,
if they know he wasn't in it, everybody like they've already looked at that. Like, okay, he wasn't in the car. If some of his people or somebody else is driving the car, they're trying to say that pretty much he sent them, rented the car, sent them to go do some dirt for him.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
right.
listen.
Right.
No, listen. No, sure, but
that'd be the dumbest shit he could ever
do. Listen. No, sure, but though, is he was caught red-handed when they went to Hertz and got the rental agreement. But guess what? The prosecutors took an unsigned search warrant to get the rental agreement to prove that Thug rented out the vehicle. Well, then when they got to court, the judge said, well, I did not approve this. Like, this was illegal. So y'all can't use the rental agreement that
right. But ineptitude by the prosecution aside, that doesn't matter. We're talking about evidence. So whether or not,
yeah.
And I'm not implying that he is guilty or they are guilty.
We know he's guilty, but they can't prove it.
But the thing is this: if there's not admissible evidence, then there's not admissible evidence. So whether it's
but we know though, Lush, by the agreement that he rented out the vehicle, but guess they can't use it no more.
That's what I'm saying. It's not admissible evidence. So whatever Melly got going on is a lot more damning. It's looking a lot slimier. Now, this is also why he's not pushing to exercise his right for a speedy trial, because he's hoping something changes in the interim. You know what I mean? So when they retry, like with Thug, he's trying to get the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? Like now, if they wind up doing a mistrial and not giving him bond, that'll be super janky. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not.
Wait, Lush,
the state got to take this L. Take it on the chin.
Lush,
Free slime.
They don't want to, because you know why? They've already been exposed about how much money they've spent on this shit so far. So to not convict anybody out of this, or to get the motherfuckers that was already about to go do some time, it's not gonna add up financially.
No,
it's not, bro.
Nah, listen, bro. Like, I knew this case was cooked when they started like to give people that they listed as high-ranking like members. Like probation.
Yeah, it's a wrap. You know what I mean?
And they're high-ranking members. Why are they getting like time served and probation? Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Right? It felt dumb, man. But at the end of the day, bruh, we all know, right, that Thug is probably guilty, right? So even if we say, oh, we don't know about the murder. Okay, cool. There's still a RICO case here, which they're saying Thug is the leader of a criminal organization called YSL.
Which is going to be very, very difficult.
To prove what? The what?
Because when literally you're relying on testimony from other individuals.
Nah.
Like, because
his songs, the history of YSL, which he was the founder, according to his
for entertainment purposes. There's a difference between Cleveland, like, you know what I'm saying? There's a difference between the hood and a label.
No, sure, but according to the co-founder and who testified, YSL started in like what, 2011, 2010?
Yeah, around that time.
Right? Now, again, now that was prior to when Thug had the resources to have a label.
Well, okay, so originally he was discovered by Gucci.
Yeah.
They did the 1017 Thug album.
Of course.
He was like starting to buzz in the A. But most people didn't know who he was 2009, 2010. But by 2013 is when he like was set off. And then by 2015, he was one of the biggest artists in the world. So
right. But obviously though, right? YSL is not just a label, because the people who are on trial for it are not rappers or are not rappers.
Right. So being like, but still to actually define it as a criminal organization and to define Young Thug as a kingpin to the point where they're able to actually charge him as they do with RICOs for everything under that umbrella. It's very, very unlikely. Like, it's very, when like you said, when some of the strongest evidence to actually make that point
Fam, listen.
is not even admissible.
Lush, listen, right? Lush, look. Lush.
In your bullshitting you?
Lush. Is they've been investigating since 2014. That's one. Two, fam, they got 6ix9ine convicted as a leader of Treyway. Now, I'm going to say this. Treyway had more of an argument as a label than YSL.
They did not convict him as being a leader of Treyway.
Yeah,
never.
That never.
Never.
Yeah.
No. We know we Treyway is the leader. You feel me?
Like, right? No.
You know, Mel. Like, we know those dudes. We know the big dogs are. Nine Trey.
Sure, but guess what though? Is they said, yo, he was the leader who was giving out the money and funding this criminal organization, and he pled guilty to it.
He was a resource. Yes, he was.
To us, though, he's a resource. To them, he was a leader.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think so, because if he would have knew more, he would have told more. I think he was for his homies. He was on a need to know basis.
Yeah.
I don't think he knew everything. If he would have knew
at
more,
all,
he would have started talking more.
Bro,
so,
if he was a leader, then why were the fucking other fools running train on his bitch? Why were they taxing him? That's not what the fuck happened. Yeah, it goes the other way.
He's doing a leader like that, dog.
Yeah, nah, it's the prospects that get their bitches fucked, not the fucking OGs. Like,
so I think that was a clear case of who was in charge.
Yeah, that kid was getting ran and extorted.
Yeah, he was pretty much,
and he opportunistically chose to align himself with something that was way bigger than he had comprehension of, and wanted.
Well, everybody know in the rap game, right? Like it take a village to push you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? It's easier to get on when you got 40 people screaming the same shit behind you versus you standing on stage screaming it by yourself.
Right.
It's a little different, right?
Absolutely.
So I feel like that's what he did. He went and got with somebody. He had the music. He just needed the support group. He needed the team behind him. Boom. Had some niggas. Hey, you got a couple dollars? Hell yeah. Come on. Fund the whole shit.
Yeah.
Now he got an army with him.
And he knew, like, they were talking about, like at the Gummo video shoot, him going and purchasing whatever the 20 red bandanas that he passed
Niggas
out.
be broke these days, bro. They'll take not a lot at all to come out.
Buying a bandana from the LIQ is not equivalent to him. You know what I
Yo,
mean?
listen.
Like, and he even said, I'm with the Hoovers. So I'm with the Billies and the Hoovers in that song. He wasn't even fully
Of course.
with them yet.
Yo, so I just seen that Billy Otto is now out of jail. Yo, we need like a 3-year update, man. Feel me?
Oh, yeah. Bring Billy Otto back. What? Come on.
Right.
Yes.
Because,
Yes.
bro, it feels like hip hop has forgotten about all them numbers, right? Feel me? Right? Like,
Yeah.
feel me? And hip hop has like moved on. I feel like you know, a Billy Otto, a Sicko Billy, feel me? Right? Like bringing them on, I feel like would be good, right?
Absolutely.